All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to another edition of Sixers basketball streamed by yours truly, Nitro Freak. It'll be Sixers versus the Charlotte Hornets. Should be an easy one. Who knows, though, because it is the NBA, and there should be a lot of adjustments from the Hornets side. I just don't see how we lose to them. We've beaten them 13 consecutive ball games, and honestly, I don't see it changing. So how you guys doing tonight? What's going on? Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it around to your friends and family. Sixers are 5-1. They're at the top of the league right now. I mean, a lot of people are saying that the Lakers are a little bit better than the Sixers. Rightfully so. They did win the championship. But you know what? I don't really care about that. The Sixers are playing lights out ball right now. And at the top of that, their defense is looking pretty good. So, with that said, welcome to the stream. And we're back with Sixers basketball. What's up, Sonic? How you doing, buddy? I saw that one video today that you mixed up with Cop Pizzle and Philly 500 and all the other Giants fans. That was good work. That was really good work. I was highly impressed with that video, and I gave you a sub today. I subbed you back because you know what? You look like you know your shit. You know you have great content, and I subbed you back. So hopefully you get more than 225 subscribers down the road because you look like a good editor. So thank you for tuning in once again, Sonic. What's up, Brody? How you doing? Hyundai Yang, how you doing? Brody Leonard, how you doing? And we have our regulars back. So awesome. Pre-game for the Sixers. And we'll see how this goes. Philly rumbles. Babbitt. Babbitt, you going to watch the game tonight? I mean, we're playing a really lackluster team. We've beaten them 13 straight times. So, I'm back on the play-by-play tonight. I know I missed the last game, but I don't know. I was taking a little bit of a break. Charles a little bit hungover, so, it is what it is. Question. I don't follow the NBA, but how are the Cavs doing? Very dumb question. I'll take a look right now. They started off hot. I think they're going away a little bit. But I'll look at their record right now. They are 4-2. So I think they lost their last two games. They're not supposed to be a good team this year. They're going to fall back, but they start off hot. For what it's worth. But yeah, there's 9 people in there right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell at the top. It's very sad that the Eagles season came to an end, but we do end up with the 6th draft pick overall, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I honestly don't know what the Sixers are going to do. I want Smith, Chase, or Patrick Surtain. But honestly, I don't know what they're going to do. A lot of people are saying they could potentially pick a QB. So I just don't know. Howie Roseman's here. It kind of scares me. So I don't know. Do I think Wentz is out? Yes, 110%. It's just you have to get the right suitor because Phillip Rivers already said he's probably going to retire after this year, and that's Indy's quarterback right now. You have to get the right suitor for him to be happy, because in my opinion, the last couple of weeks, Carson Wentz not only has his play regressed for the Philadelphia Eagles, but his attitude has regressed too. Like he's just showing that he's a piece of shit. He's kind of a coward. And I don't know. I do not see him coming back to Philly. With that said, I don't want Jalen Hurts to be the franchise quarterback. He's dreadful. He's really bad. If you look at the stats yesterday, 7 for 20 when it comes to completions. People are going to say, oh, it's the wide receivers. But if you saw my video, Carson Wentz did the same thing last year with the same wide receivers. So it's like, yeah, he ran for 2 touchdowns, but you can't run for 2 touchdowns. You can't run for touchdowns in the league consistently. You just can't do it. Look at Lamar Jackson. He's not the best thrower, but at least he has a little bit of accuracy. And last year they got bounced by a team that was far worse than them. So you need a guy that has an arm. You just need a guy, and I'm sorry, but he's just not the guy. Jets got the 2nd pick. I think the Jets – this could be a spoiler. I think the Jets are going to go with Zach Wilson out of BYU. I think it's going to go Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and I think Fields is going to drop a little bit. I think he could potentially go from the 10th to the 15th pick overall, just based off the way that he played this season with Ohio State. I know the last game he played very well, and he beat Clemson. I understand that, but – for me, I feel like a lot of GMs around the league are going to give him kind of that brush off, and I feel like he's going to fall down the draft board. It's just a thought. It's just an opinion. I don't know, but I've seen crazier stuff in the NFL draft. I hope Smith falls to the Giants. I think the Eagles did us a favor. You're not going to Devonta Smith. He's not going to fall. This is how I see it. All right, and I'm sorry I'm talking NFL, but I'm going over this stuff right now. This is how I see it. There's a potential scenario where the Eagles don't end up with Chase or Smith because Devonta Smith could go to Miami and play with Tua. Tua played with him at Alabama. He could go there. and then Jamar Chase can go with Joe Burrow with the Bengals at 5. Now you're saying, why would the Bengals not take an offensive tackle? That would make sense, right, to protect your investment. The thing with Joe Burrow is you got to protect him. Understandable. With that said, the one guy that could really fit that mold the first game of the year is Sewell, and Sewell is going to be picked probably 4th, so they won't get him. So they're going to pick Chase unless they trade up, which you never know. Thanks, Maria. Kyle, do you poke fun at Bad Dog all the time? It's because he's easy. He's an easy target. Rams need a new QB. Jared Goff sucks. Rams. Listen, I'm not going to say Jared Goff sucks, but he's been very underwhelming. Now, if you look back at that draft class for QBs, I would say Wentz was a little bit better, but for right now, I just don't. I don't see it with either QB, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty funny. Good thing I subscribed. Someone who is respectful to other teams, including New York. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm respectful. I mean, I could be a real jerk off at times, but yesterday, listen, you have to understand. Yesterday, I wanted to tank badly, and they tanked. They obviously tanked. Now, if you look at the stat sheet, they didn't tank because Hurts was 7 for 20 for 1 interception and 72 yards. That's a bad performance on paper. So put in Sudfeld, you could understand. But, yeah, they clearly tanked. They got a good draft pick, which they clearly needed. And, it was a lot of fun. Do I hate Zach Ertz? No, I just think he's a very underwhelming player. I've always said it. I've said that he's not a tight end. He's more of a slow wide receiver. And that's what he is. If you look at one of the plays yesterday, he had to block Chase Young, and he just let him through and let Nate Sudfeld potentially get killed. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Kevin Cronin, we could trade Carson to the Jags for the number 1 pick overall and have 2 picks in the first round and get Trevor and Jamar Chase. They wouldn't do that. They would definitely go for Trevor Lawrence because Trevor Lawrence is a generational talent, and he's young. He's only 21, I believe. Carson Wentz just turned 28. So, I mean, you definitely cannot do that. It's not going to happen. I mainly care for the Mets, the Jets, the Nets, and both New York teams I focus on much. Well, I'm sorry about your sports teams, but that's kind of brutal, bro. Am I doing a political podcast on Wednesdays? Here's the thing, guys. As much as I want to do political podcasts, and I know I grabbed some followers based off that, YouTube really censors me with that stuff. There was a time where within the last month where I did political podcasts, and I know that I gained a ton of subscribers. They'd fluctuate. They cut me off when it comes to subscribers because of my political takes. Like, they want to censor me with the COVID thing. I had to get rid of those COVID videos because as soon as I got rid of those COVID videos, my sub count went up immediately. So it's like they're trying to censor me, and that's just the way of the world, unfortunately. And I don't like it, but it is what it is. So I don't know. I might put out something if things go our way on January 6th. I might put out something just like not titled, but you guys will know what it is. Kyle, I might be salty, but I like to make fun of the Eagles when they lose in the playoffs like you make fun of the Giants. And we never make it the playoffs since 2016. I like you, by the way. Thank you so much, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Listen, we hate each other. The Giants and Eagles hate each other. Yesterday, it just summed up the rivalry We do not like each other, And Eli O'Bannon was like, this is why you're not supposed to like the Eagles. Well, we don't like you either, but that's the rivalry. It's not like real life It's not like real life, but we don't like each other. Like when I was watching the game with my cousin, he's a dire Giants fan a long time ago. I mean, his father almost got into a fist fight. So, I mean, it happens. That's fandom. Death threats. YouTube is weak. Yep, YouTube is weak. I'm ready for 6, whoever. Exactly. And here's the thing. Kamala Harris just got sworn in as a senator. You want to tell me how she gets sworn in as a senator when she's supposed to be the VP in 16 days? It's something to think about. What else do we have? All right. Well, the game is coming up soon, guys. And about this whole static thing in my camera, I'm going to get that fixed. I'm going to put a green screen because it's annoying the hell out of me. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see my basement anymore. So I'm going to get a green screen later on this week. We're going to get groovy with the shit. 21 people in here right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And let's get it to 20 likes before the game starts. I know it's a lot, but it really helps out the stream. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Fuck your feelings. Yeah, I hate to see where you're going with that. Being real here, Kamala has not left her Senate seat. Obama gave his up. Exactly. Kyle, are the Hornets really bad? I'm not saying they're really bad. They're not on our level, and you're going to see that again today. Like last game, we kind of let up the gas. I didn't really like that. I don't like when teams let off the gas for no reason, but, you're going to see tonight that they are kind of not on our level. I don't know if they're going to cover the 8-point spread again. They should, as you saw down there. The gambling line is Sixers -8, and the over-under is 221.5. So I will not be doing any bets tonight. No, I actually gave up gambling for a while because when I was in AC, I got my ass kicked. So I'm giving it up for just a little bit. Gambling's fun. You gotta bet with your head, not over it. And you just gotta. It's fun. And when you lose, it's not fun. So I gave it up at least until next weekend when the McGregor fight happens. But until then, nah, not really. I'm actually happy my stocks have gone up. My stocks have gone up a decent amount. Let me look at things. I'm kind of on a high right now. My water. Katie is quarantined for a week. Yeah, I saw that. That's gonna be interesting for Thursday. The Jags have Gardner Minshew. Yeah, he could be our backup next year. God, what do I do for work? I do whatever I want. No, but honestly, I manage a pizzeria. Whenever they have a delivery, I take it. It's extra money. I day trade and I play poker. So those are the three things that I do. It's good money. I mean, for the most of the time, I have great hours. So I work 6 hours a day, come home, and have off on Mondays. So it's honestly a great life. I'm not gonna lie. Should we go with linebacker for the 6th pick? No, it's a reach, and the only linebacker you're gonna pick is Micah Parsons. It's a complete reach at 6. You don't want to do that. If you're going to get Micah Parsons, you should drop back and acquire more assets. So drop back to like the 9th, 10th pick if you're going to get him because he will be there. But you're not going to do that with the 6th pick. There's just too much talent there sitting at 6. All right, so the game's about to start. Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington, Bismack Biyombo, Terry Rozier, and Devontae Graham for the Hornets. Green, Harris, Joel Embiid, Seth Curry, and I got to see that last one because – they kind of took it away from me. But it's our starting lineup. I gotta look at our starting lineup. I'll figure out whatever. Who cares? So there's 29 people in here right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Let's have a good one, and let's go Sixers. I'm gonna look away from the stream for just a little bit because I have to do play-by-play. But it's good to be back. Good to be back for Sixers basketball. Biyombo versus Embiid to tip it off, and we are almost underway. A lot of friend requests out of nowhere. All right, here we go. All right, Embiid tips it off, and the Sixers control. Seth Curry with the ball. Seth brings it up. Gives it off to Simmons. Simmons was the 5th starter. Simmons gives it off to Harris. Harris goes into the paint, gives it off to Embiid outside the perimeter. Takes a shot. It is up. No good. And Gordon Hayward comes down with the ball as the Hornets go the other way. Gordon Hayward looks for help, does not get it, is guarded by Simmons. Gives it off to Scary Terry. Scary Terry hands it off to Biyombo. Biyombo puts it up, no good. And the Sixers control. Green goes back the other way, gives it off to Simmons. Simmons goes into the paint, looks to give it up, and he loses the ball. Going back the other way is Washington. Washington goes into the perimeter, gives it off. And Gordon Hayward has it. Hayward gives it off to Biyombo. Biyombo guarded by Embiid. Gives it off to Washington. He loses the ball, and there's a foul called, and it'll be a routine call on the floor. And, yes, I love this comment. Wait, where was I? It went away. Never mind. All right. There are no points yet. Hayward with the inbound. Gives it to Biyombo. Biyombo back to Washington. Washington gives it off to, I think that's Gresham. Yep, Gresham. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward back to Washington. Washington takes the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is way off. No good. That is a 24-second shot clock violation, and it'll go the other way with the Sixers. All right. Fast-paced tempo to start the game, 0-0. Ben Simmons will take it past midcourt, guarded by Hayward. That's kind of a mismatch. Embiid has it. Gives it off to Embiid. Simmons. Simmons has it and gives it all the way to Green. Swings it out to Curry. Curry puts it up, and it is off. No good as it stays a 0-0 ball game. Gordon Hayward goes back the other way. Goes into the perimeter. Gives it off to Gresham. Gresham back to Washington. Washington takes the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is no good. Wow, no one's scoring tonight. Ben Simmons goes back the other way. Goes into the paint. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. It follows and puts it in. 2-0 Philadelphia to start the first 2 points of the game, and it is 10-12 remaining in the first quarter as we go back the other way. Yeah, this game is an under. I agree with that comment, Marie. And Washington has it guarded by Harris. And Washington almost loses the ball. Gresham brings it into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. Way off to start the game. Ben Simmons goes in transition, goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. No foul call. So we'll go back the other way. Gresham brings it back the other way and gives it off to Washington. Washington to Hayward. Hayward guarded by Simmons and throws it away. Was trying to find Washington there, but Washington was not paying attention, and it'll go back the other way. 9:34 remaining in the first quarter. Simmons brings it back, gives it to Embiid, back to Simmons, over to Harris. Harris is guarded by Washington. Harris gives it off to Embiid. Embiid looking around. Brings it himself, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good, but there's a foul called, and it'll be 2 at the line for Joel Embiid. Fast-paced to this one, guys. Okay. All right, and I have a super chat. The first shot is up. It is good. It is 3-0 Philly. Super chat from Jerry Mayhaus. Washington getting destroyed by Tampa Bay. I disagree. Thank you for the super chat. I disagree with that, and I'll tell you right after this when we get a stoppage in play. Second shot is up. It is no good. It'll stay 3-0, and Washington will bring back the other way. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward is guarded by Simmons. Hayward goes into the paint, looks for help. Does not get it. He puts up the shot himself. It is up. It is no good. Slow start for Hayward and the Hornets. Simmons will pass midcourt. Looks to feed it off. Simmons gives it off to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Biyombo. Embiid fakes the shot. Gives it off to Curry. Curry back to Embiid. Embiid back to Curry. Over to Green. Over to Harris. Harris puts up the perimeter shot. It is up. No good. And the Hornets come down with it. Going back the other way is Gresham. Gresham looks and keeps it. And then Rozier has it. Rozier goes into the perimeter. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward, perimeter shot. It is up. It is no good. Wow, first 4 minutes of the game, and the Hornets have no points. Curry gives it off to Simmons. Simmons over to Harris for 3. 6-0. Terry Rozier has it. Guarded by Danny Green. Rozier gives it off to Biyombo. Biyombo looks for help. Gives it off to Rozier. Rozier puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good, but there's a foul called, and there'll be 2 at the line for Scary Terry. All right, we have a stoppage. So Washington getting destroyed by Tampa Bay. No, I disagree. The reason being is because what is Tom Brady's biggest Achilles heel? Let's think about this for a second. A good defensive line. All right? And Washington has one of the best defensive lines in the league. I'm calling this right now. First shot is up. It is good. I'm calling this right now. Washington will beat Tampa Bay this weekend and send them on their way. I'm calling it right now. Remember this. I think they can because defensive lines are not good to Tom Brady. Now, granted, they're playing an injured Alex Smith. I understand that, but defensive lines are not good to Tom Brady at all. I'm calling my shot right there, right then. Rozier's second shot is up and is 6-2 Philly. And we are going back the other way. Thanks for the super chat, Jerry. All right, and there's a foul going the other way. Offensive foul on the Sixers. See, this is the thing. You you have Charlotte on the ropes already. I don't know why you wouldn't take more advantage. Like, both teams are missing shots, but Hornets look really out of whack right now. All right. Terry Rozier has it, goes into the paint, looks to feed it off. Gives it off to Washington. Washington is guarded by Green. Washington gives it out to Gresham. Gresham goes in, takes the drive, takes the shot. It is up. It is no good, and I'll be 2 at the line for Charlotte as Gresham will go. Guys, what's bestiality? I think that's fucking dogs. I'm not sure. Or animals, having sex with animals. All right. Gresham has the ball, guarded by Curry. Back to Hayward. Hayward puts up the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is no good. Gordon Hayward's way off to start the game. Curry over to Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons, is that a foul? All right, it's a foul on Charlotte. Yeah, bestiality is having sexual interest in animals, which is just disgusting. LaMelo Ball comes into the game for Gresham, and we are going back. People in the comment section, you got to be nice. All right, Embiid has the ball, loses it, but is fouled. He is fouled. All right, there are 30 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and thank you for joining the stream. It is a lot of fun. Ben Simmons has it, goes into the perimeter, feeds it off to Harris. Harris puts up the perimeter jump shot. It is no good. LaMelo Ball comes down with it, and we go back the other way. All right, Biyombo has it, guarded by Embiid, gives it off to Scary Terry. Scary Terry takes it, dishes it, and gives it to Biyombo, and it is good. 6-4 Sixers. Curry has it, gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looks for help. Gives it off to Seth Curry. Seth Curry's guarded by Hayward. Gives it off to Harris. Harris gives it over to Green. Green thought about it, fakes it, takes it in himself, gives easy layup. I don't know what kind of defense that was by LaMelo, but it was pretty bad. Horford takes it the other way. Hayward, not Horford. Takes it the other way. And Scary Terry has it, puts it up, and it is up. It is no good. Follows the rebound, does not get it. Embiid controls and gives it off to Simmons. Simmons passes the logo, goes into the perimeter, puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. And Philly leads by 6, 10-4 as we take a commercial break. 6:16 remaining in the first quarter. And that will be that. I really don't care about – see, here's the thing, Masville. It's not that I don't care about my Twitch fans. I don't know how to use Twitch. I mean, whenever I do a broadcast, I mean, it doesn't stay on my account. So I don't know how to use it. Maybe you can help me out. You know, I care about everybody that tunes into this, honestly. I just don't know how to use Twitch. I seriously don't. It's not that I don't care about you guys. That I'm gay for Biden. I mean, it's you could be whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. And let's be honest. Browns had a bit of a luck in the end when that two-point affair. Yeah, they did. Versus Steelers. But yeah, I don't know how to use Twitch. I don't know how to use Twitch at all. Yo, what's up, Brad? How you doing? All right. This is sports, and sports are fake. And all this is for money. So the Super Bowl will be the Buccaneers and Browns by that logic. I think the Buccaneers can lose Saturday. Not gonna lie, kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm laughing too. I don't know how to use Twitch. Will you stream the Flyers Penguins Open night? When does that fall on? I don't know when that falls on because that's a good game. Eagles are gonna be nice. Well, right now they're not, so I don't know what you mean by that. We'll see. What do you think about Jalen Hurts? Should we stick with him? No, absolutely not. I feel like he's a miserable quarterback, and I think we should do whatever we can to make Carson Wentz healthy because Jalen Hurts stinks. He's really bad. He was 7 for 20 last night with 72 yards and a pick. Like, he's not good. You can't run for every touchdown in this league. He's not good at all. I don't know what people see in him, but whatever. I guess people hate Carson Wentz that much. Highlight Workshop changed his name. I root are Giants fans 1 to 10. I think they're the most delusional fan base in the NFL, and they're really rude assholes. I'll give them a 10. I truly will. Browns versus Bucks or Chiefs versus Bucks. I'm telling you, 100. I don't bet. I don't bet with people online. You're the go. Thanks, brother. In my opinion, the Packers are the favorites. Yeah, but in my opinion, other than Rodgers, the Packers have some major flaws, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So we'll see how that one goes. I feel bad for Rodgers because he's such a great quarterback, but there's always one side of the ball that's not good enough, when he's there. Sorry, franchise. Listen, I'm not going to accept the fact for anything. We have a Super Bowl. Anyone that doesn't have a Super Bowl is a sorry franchise. Celtic fans, asshole. Yeah, big time. I almost got into a fight with this Irish pussy. Oh, my God. Whoa. What a dunk by Bridges. I usually don't do that for other teams, but holy shit, what a dunk that was. He jumped up 10 feet in the air and just used one. Oh, my God. You guys should see the replay on that one. All right, Green gives it to Embiid. Embiid gives it off to Green. Back over to Harris. Harris looks to give it off. Gives it to Green. Back to Curry. Curry goes into the paint. Gives it off to Green. Green, wide open perimeter shot. It is up. It is good for Denny Green. He's caught fire the last couple of games. Terry Rozier has it. Gives it off to LaMelo. LaMelo to Biyombo. Gives it off to Gordon Hayward. Hayward puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. 13-8, Philly. Going back the other way. Simmons, back at the perimeter, looks to hand it off. And it takes it himself. Gives it off to Green. Green with the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is no good. Going back the other way is Gordon Hayward, the former Boston Celtic. And Ball has it. Ball thought about taking a 30-footer. Gives it back to Bridges. Bridges back to Ball. Ball gives it to Biyombo. Gives it back to LaMelo. LaMelo puts up the jump shot. It is up. It is good. 13-10, Philly. And go back to the way Simmons. Simmons to Embiid. Embiid takes the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is no good. Green with the save. And it will stay Sixers ball. You find Steelers fans assholes? Yeah, I mean, I was up there. They're whatever. I'll keep that up, actually. All right. And we're going the other way. Scary Terry has it. Gives it off to Biyombo. Gordon Hayward takes the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is good. And he's starting to get hot, catch fire. It is a tie ball game. 13-13, 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. Ben Simmons comes back the other way. Gives it off to Harris. Harris looks to feed it off. Takes it himself. And we go ahead. 15-13 Philly. And LaMelo Ball goes back the other way. Gives to Scary Terry. Scary Terry goes up the lane and tries to find Biyombo. And Biyombo throws it away. It'll go Sixers. Go back to the Sixers. All right. Shake Milton will come to the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4 turnovers to 1 via the Charlotte Hornets. As Danny Green comes out of the game that's the replacement for Shake Milton. Ben Simmons almost loses the ball, gets it back, and puts up the shot. It is up, no good, as the Charlotte Hornets go the other way. LaMelo Ball has it, thought about taking the jumper, gives it off to Bridges. Bridges thinks about going, puts up the shot. It is up, no good. That was a horrible shot. And Ben Simmons controls the rebound, gives it to Shake Milton. Shake Milton at the perimeter. Gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons in the paint, puts it up, and it is good. That is a sweet spot. It is 17-13 Philly. LaMelo Ball goes back the other way, puts up a layup as his own, and count it, and 1. LaMelo Ball will go to the line. Sixers are a poverty franchise? Well, okay. What do you like? All right, LaMelo Ball will go to the line for the and 1. The friendliest fans are Packers fans. That's what I hear. All right, shot is up, and it is no good, so it'll stay a 2-point ball game. Tyrese Maxey into the game for the Sixers. Takes it up. Looks to hand it off. Goes around and gives it to Embiid. Embiid goes into the paint. Gives it off to Harris, and that is an easy dunk for 2. And we go back the other way with LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball gives it off to Washington. Washington gives it back to Gresham. I think is that Graham or Gresham? I don't even know. Ball goes into the perimeter. Gives it off to Graham. I think it's Graham. And the perimeter shot is up. It is good. 19-18 Sixers. It's Graham. I've been calling him Gresham this whole time. It's Graham. Whatever. All right. We take a timeout on the floor. There's 2:40 left. First quarter. There are 20 people in there right now. Do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 20 likes by the end of the first quarter. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button. My opinion is Jalen is very calm in the pocket, but he needs to focus on throwing. Yeah, he's not very good at throwing. He can't scramble to his left, and you saw it yesterday. He scrambled to his left, and he missed a wide-open receiver in the end zone. Not very good. Wentz is just a mess. He's a mess right now. I agree with that, but at the same time, you can't. Is it a relationship that can be fixed? Maybe, but we'll see. We will see. Best damn tackle that entire game. I thought the whole game was phenomenal. I was laughing my ass off the whole time. Not even gonna lie. Can I do a fundraiser for you? I mean, I could probably do a fundraiser. I think that would be fun. But we'll have to figure out what to do it for. I can't do it for just people because people, wouldn't donate to a people fundraiser unless they had like a back issue or something. Wait, what game did I show? Yesterday. Yesterday's game, Eagles versus Washington. Nate Sudfeld. When he came into the game, I knew the game was over. Who is my sleeper NBA team? Sleeper NBA team? I don't know. I truly don't. I mean, sleeper NBA team, maybe the Suns, possibly. MVP caliber player that doesn't seem like he is thinking. Talking about Wentz. Joe Jester's crying. Who cares? Fuck him. How's it going, Kyle? Go Sixers coming from Wolves fan. What's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy? Kyle, I like Giants Stadium. You mean MetLife? It's all right. All right. We're almost at 20 likes. We're at 15 right now. 26 people in there right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to get it to 20 and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you so much. Nitro left. I was talking about the 2016 game against the Colts and Jets when the security guard made the tackle on the game of the pitch invader. I think I remember that. Yeah, that was funny. If you could bring back an old stadium, what would it be? Yankee Stadium. Oh, yeah, I would bring back Yankee Stadium. All right, and we are back from commercial break. What do I think we should do with the 6th pick? I think we should pick one of the 2 wide receivers, Smith or Chase. All right. And Tyrese Maxey will inbound the ball. Shake Milton has it. Guarded by LaMelo Ball. Dwight Howard is in the game now. Maxey goes over, gives to Harris. Harris to Shake Milton. Shake Milton goes around, looks to feed it off. Guarded by LaMelo Ball. Goes inside the perimeter, gives it off to Dwight. Dwight slams it away. Well, puts it up. I thought he was going to slam it away. Puts it up, and it is 21-18 Sixers. Going back the other way is Graham. Graham gives it off to Bridges. Bridges over to Graham. Graham takes the perimeter shot. It's up. It is no good. And Tobias Harris comes down with it. Going back the other way is Tobias. Goes into the perimeter. Gives it off to Maxey. Maxey thought about taking the shot. Does not. Goes over. Takes a shot inside the paint. It is up. No good. And Dwight Howard comes down with the rebound. Puts it back. And it is 23-18 Philly. LaMelo Ball goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up, no good. Rolls out, and Dwight Howard will rebound and give it back up to Seth Curry. Seth Curry passes midcourt. Gives it off to Harris. Harris gives it back up to Maxey. Maxey with the perimeter jumper. It is up, no good. And we'll go back to the way. Bridges with the rebound. Goes into the perimeter. Gives it off to LaMelo. LaMelo to Graham. Graham puts it up. No good. Maxey comes down with the rebound as we go the other way. Shake Milton goes into the perimeter. Loses the ball. And Tobias Harris saves it. Takes it himself. Gives it back up to Seth Curry. Seth Curry takes the shot. It is up. It is no good. And we'll go back the other way. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. LaMelo ball comes back, comes past midcourt. Gives it off to Washington. Washington inside the paint. Puts it up. It is up. No good. And Tobias Harris comes down with the rebound. 23-18 Philadelphia. And there's an offensive foul on the floor as Dwight Howard will pick up that. All right, Maz, thanks for tuning in. Take Kellen Mond. No, I disagree. Yeah, that was called on Dwight Howard. All right, we go back the other way. 43 seconds left in the first. LaMelo ball is guarded by Shake Milton. Gives it back to Washington. Washington goes inside the perimeter. Gives it off to – who the hell is 10? I'm trying to figure that out. I'll figure it out. And he loses the ball, whoever that is, and we go back the other way. Oh, that's Martin. All right. All right, and Maxey has the ball guarded by Martin. Maxey goes past midcourt. 25 seconds left in the first. Maxey goes around, looks for help, gives it off to Shake Milton. Shake Milton goes into the perimeter, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good, and the Sixers come down with it. Howard tries to slam it away, does not work, and we go back the other way. Hornets in transition. Graham has it, gives it off to Bridges. Bridges puts it up. It is up, no good. Washington with the rebound, gives it up, and puts it back. 23-20. Sixers as they'll have the last shot. Ben Simmons takes the jumper. It is way off, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. The first quarter, it is 23-20, Philadelphia 76ers. All right. People are fighting in the comment section. Don't like seeing that. 23-20. Second quarter. Save. So right now we're heading for an under. That's what it looks like. All right. Did we end up getting the 20? Let me see. No, we were close. We got to 16, though. 16 likes. Not bad. Won't be throwing any punches. It's funny. What's my favorite movie? Halloween. The original. Hey, man, I like the Flyers until I found out my family likes the Penguins, and now that's right. I sort of like the Penguins and Flyers. It's weird, but I don't keep up with hockey anyway. Oh, okay. The Truman Show was a good one. That's a good one. You like Twister? Yeah, it was a good one, too. I first saw Twister when I was like 6 years old. Twister was a good movie. Holy shit. Looking at my stocks right now. Wow. Wow. Stocks went up high. Good job, Kyle. You're into the Truman Show now? You like Child's Play? That was a good one. Batman 1989, Jack Nicholson's a good one. That is a good one. Lost in Translation, I've never seen it. I'm a movie buff and I've never seen Lost in Translation. Go figure, right? Cap. All right, we're coming back to the second quarter. Game's going by quick. If you want a terrible movie to watch, I recommend Jarhead. Trust me, it has to make top 10 worst movies. Jarhead, I've heard it was terrible. So yeah, I will not watch it. All right, and we are back from commercial break. All right, 23-26ers. Do me a favor, 21 people in here right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for tuning into this stream. I really appreciate it. All right, Graham gives it off to Martin. Martin back to Hayward. Hayward takes the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is good, and it is a tie ball game. And Simmons will bring it back the other way. Simmons passes midcourt. Goes into the perimeter, gives it off to Maxey. Maxey's guarded by Martin. Maxey gives it off to Milton. Milton. And there's a foul called on the floor. It'll be a floor foul, common foul, and it'll stay with the Sixers. Kyle, you graduated when the Giants won the Super Bowl. I was in first grade. Wow. Oh, graduated. It's first grade. Okay. Garbage movie. I had to apologize to my family for wasting their time. Well, never pick a movie ever again. All right. Shake Milton puts up the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is no good. And Dwight Howard comes down with it, tries to put it back, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot too. All right. Dwight Howard going to the line to shoot too. All right. First shot is up. And it's good. Second shot at the line for Dwight Howard. It is up. And it's no good. I thought we were going to get a rare Dwight Howard 2 for 2 there, but it didn't happen. Graham crosses midcourt. Gives it off to Howard. Back to Graham. Graham gets help. Gives it off to Washington. Washington with an easy roll-in, and Charlotte takes its first lead of the game. Kyle, would I date foreigners? Yeah, if their personality were right. Ben Simmons to Maxey. Maxey over to Milton. Milton gives it off to Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle with I don't like Thybulle at all. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Washington has it outside the perimeter. Takes the perimeter shot. It is up. It is good, and Charlotte extends on their lead. It'll be 28-24. All right, go back the other way. Simmons. Simmons gives it off to Matisse Thybulle. They have not made a field goal in 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Dwight Howard has it. Gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons goes into the paint. Gives it off to Matisse Thybulle far away, and he gives it off to Milton. Milton puts up the shot. It is up. It is good, and the Sixers are within 2. All right, we're going back the other way. Graham gives it off to Washington. Washington gives it off to Martin. Martin looks for help. Gets it. Goes into the perimeter. Wide open Washington. Gives it. Goes into the paint. Fakes it out. Back over to Graham. Graham goes into the paint. Puts it up. And it is no good. And Dwight Howard comes down with it. Going back to the way. Shake Milton. Shake Milton in transition. Goes into the paint. Gives it back out to the perimeter. Maxey. Gives it back to Howard. Howard to Maxey. Maxey over to Ben. Ben is guarded by Martin with help. Maxey takes the perimeter shot. It is up. It is good. Great shot by Maxey. I like that shot. It was in rhythm, and he's looking like he's getting polished real quick. I like that out of Maxey. And we're bringing it back the other way. All right, Graham has it, guarded by Milton. Over to Gordon Hayward. Hayward gives it back up to Graham. Graham over to Washington. Washington goes over to Martin. Martin goes into the paint, puts up the shot in transition. It is good. You can count it. And 1 coming at the line. Ben Simmons with the foul. All right. The and 1 is up. It is way off, and Ben Simmons comes down with the rebound. Going back the way of Simmons. Simmons goes inside. Takes the shot. It is up. It is no good. And the Sixers will keep it. Dwight Howard with the rebound puts it up. It is no good, but there's a foul called on the floor. It'll stay with the Sixers. Any bets for wildcard weekend? I have a lock. Washington plus 7.5. That's my lock of the weekend. Absolute lock of the weekend. All right. Ben Simmons takes it out. Gives it to Howard. Howard back over to Simmons. Simmons in the paint. Fakes it. Takes a shot. It is up. It is no good, and that'll be called a travel going the other way. Ben Simmons not looking too sharp to start this game. 8:49 remaining in the second quarter. Ball has it, brings it up. Guarded by Maxey. Maxey's giving him no room to wiggle. LaMelo gives it off to Gordon Hayward. Hayward is guarded by Howard. Hayward over to Washington, back over to Hayward. Hayward gives it off to Washington. Washington with the perimeter jump shot is up. It is good, and Charlotte extends on their lead, 33-29 Charlotte. Going back to the way is Maxey. Maxey goes into the perimeter, gives it off to Thibault. Thibault over to Howard. Great pass. And Milton has it when it was stolen away from Howard. Milton gives it over to Maxey. Maxey goes into the perimeter, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good, but Howard gets the ball back and puts it back. I don't know what's happened with Embiid. Embiid's been out of the game for a while. All right, Scary Terry has it, gives it off to Hayward. Hayward gives it back to Terry Rozier. Rozier puts up the shot. It is up, a wide open three. That's not good defense on the Sixers' part. 36-31 Charlotte. And we're going back the other way. Ben Simmons has it. Simmons goes in, gives it off to Thibault. Thibault over to Milton. Milton to Maxey. Maxey is kicked out of bounds. It'll stay Sixers ball. Kind of saw this coming, honestly. And Joel Embiid is coming back into the game. I don't know why he was sitting out so long. That's kind of a poor move by Doc Rivers, in my opinion. It's bad coaching right there. And I hate saying that about Doc because he's so new to the system and the regime. But I don't know. That was a head scratcher. All right, Shake Milton has the ball, guarded by LaMelo. Green has it. Gives it to Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle goes inside, gives it off to Shake Milton. Shake Milton takes a bounce and puts it up. No good. And LaMelo ball go back the other way. LaMelo crosses midcourt. Gives it off to Biyombo, and he loses the ball. It'll go back to the Sixers. Okay. All right, Hayward gets the rebound when the Sixers missed. So going back to the way it's Hayward. Hayward gives off to LaMelo. LaMelo is guarded by Matisse Thybulle. Going back to Hayward. Hayward goes inside the paint. Fakes a shot. Gives it off to Biyombo. It is up. It is no good. Matisse controls the rebound. Gives it back off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons guarded by LaMelo Ball. Ben Simmons goes inside. And LaMelo Ball is flopping like a motherfucker. Gives it over to Thybulle. Thybulle with the shot. No good. I don't know why we keep giving this guy the ball. He sucks. Hayward gives it back off to, I think that's Oubre. I'm not even sure. And go back the other way is Simmons. Simmons with the layup. Easy layup for Simmons. It is 36-33. Going back the other way is Terry Rozier, and they will call a timeout. 6:23 remaining in the second quarter. It is Charlotte 36, Philadelphia 76ers 33. 22 people in right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate the support. Let's try to get it to 25 likes by the end of the second quarter. Okay. Still fighting in the chat, I see. Let me see something real quick. Stocks are going even further up. Wow. Naked Brand's really going up. That's insane. Not bad. Oh, wait. That's what I was going to check. Got sidetracked. All right. Okay. I like Toronto closer than Buffalo. Okay. I can't wait till I get the green screen behind me so I could have ESPN update the score as it's going. I think that would be more legit. So I'll definitely get that sometime this week. January 6th, I'm ready. Me too, man. I'm ready too. This is the reason why I like doing play-by-play for the Sixers. It's very fast-paced. Like you get so used to it so quick that your brain just races at like 1,000,000 miles per second, and that's why I like doing it. It keeps me going. Yeah, I know. Let's go 76ers. Let's go. No, we're not. I don't think we're playing well tonight at all. We're somehow only 3 points down. I hear gold prices are really good right now. Yeah, I mean, the currency of money currency is pretty fucking terrible right now. I'm sorry for cursing so much. If that bothers you, let me know. The value of the American dollar is really bad right now. It's terrible. So if I were you, if I could give you guys some advice that are in here, play the stock market and play like Bitcoin and play this one called Dogecoin. Dogecoin is at a penny right now. All right. And they're predicting it could go from 500 to 1,000 within the next year. So I would play that. I would put like maybe 30, 35 bucks on it. Just play it, get some shares, and you'll be in the money by the summer. If you guys do the stock market. All right. Going back the other way. Martin has it. Guarded by Curry. Curry over to, LaMelo Ball takes the wide open three and misses badly. Martin saves it and gives it right back to Embiid. Embiid over to Simmons. Simmons gives it, wow. Behind the back pass to Embiid, and he finishes in transition. Wow, what a pass by Ben Simmons. Ball has it, gives it to Biyombo. Biyombo over to Martin. Martin goes inside. Fakes it, gives it off, and the ball is stolen by Embiid. Embiid back the other way. Guarded by Martin. That was insane. Tobias Harris has it. Guarded by LaMelo Ball. Harris over to Embiid. Embiid fakes the shot, takes it, gives it to Curry. Curry over to Danny Green. Takes the perimeter shot. It is up. It is good. Great start for Danny Green. 38-36 Philly. All right. Go back the other way is Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier to Biyombo. Biyombo over to Martin. Martin goes into the paint. Fakes a shot. Gives it off to Biyombo. Biyombo in the paint. Puts up the shot. It is up. No good. And Simmons will go back the other way with it. Simmons to Tobias. Tobias Harris puts up the shot. It is blocked. Green saves it. Gives it off to Seth Green. Seth Curry. Seth Curry nails the three. 41-36 as the Sixers are taking control once again. 5:02 remaining in the second quarter. The Sixers are leading by 5. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. 23 people in here right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, when you're in the stock market, you have to do your research. Like, by the way, I'll show you one of my stocks I'm in. I'll show you one of the stocks I'm in right now. I am in right now. This one just took off, like today. I am in this one called Naked Brand, okay? I've had this since it was at 7 cents. It is at $26.84 right now. This just took off today. And they're predicting it could go, like, miles. So that's the goal right there. I'm also in Riot blockchain. That's a good one. Gush is an oil stock. Once this whole pandemic stuff is over, Gush will go up because that's all the gas and oil reproduction in America. So that'll go up. And then obviously I have Dogecoin. So those are some of the stocks to look out for. Don't want to be too political for a sports stream, but are you going to react to the Georgia Senate runoffs tomorrow? No, I'll pay attention to it. Everyone expects the Democrats to control, which would be the absolute worst thing ever. But I'll keep a lookout for it. To be honest, what would be a good stream? I don't know if Senate runoffs. I'm not gonna do it tomorrow. First of all, I have plans. I have some plans tomorrow, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'll keep up to date. I will keep up to date with it because I'm hugely into politics. The only thing is the streams that you can do on YouTube are very limited, unfortunately, because YouTube censors a lot of people. That's just how it works. It's a private company. Sucks. Yeah, Ryan. I can't wait either. 2 more days. Oh, I feel like a lot of people know who EDP is, but I don't know if Biden does. And Danny Green is coming out of the game with some pain in his hand. Hopefully it's not a broken finger. All right. Pennsylvania is Trump country. Yeah, it is. Besides Philly. Philly definitely has Biden in their back pocket. Liberal country. But it's definitely it's something to keep a lookout for. All right, Terry Rozier, we are back. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward with the perimeter jump shot is way off, and it'll stay with the Hornets. Terry Rozier has it. Gives it off to Hayward. Terry, guarded by Seth. Over to Hayward. Hayward back over to Bridges. Bridges puts up the shot. It is up, no good, and it'll be called an offensive foul another way. So the Sixers will have it. How EDP famous, but not me? I mean, listen, I don't mind not being famous. Like I really don't. I just like doing work. I wish I had a little bit more views, but it is what it is. I just got to keep working and doing my thing. Hard work always gets you far. Embiid has it, goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up, no good, and it comes down. LaMelo Ball comes down with it. Pass in midcourt, goes inside the perimeter, goes into paint, puts up the shot. It is up, no good, and that was a terrible effort by LaMelo Ball. He's saying it went off of his arm. I don't know why you'd say that, because you'd want to keep the ball. What a crazy bastard. Or he's saying he hit his arm. Yeah, that would make more sense, I guess. All right, LaMelo Ball will take it out. LaMelo Ball gives it off to Bridges. Bridges with the wide open three-point jumper. It is up. It is good. And Charlotte is down by 2. All right. Tobias Harris outside the perimeter, guarded by Hayward. Gives it over to Curry. Curry over to Shake Milton. Embiid has it in the paint. Puts it up. It is good for JoJo. 43-39 with 3:59 remaining in the second. LaMelo Ball goes into the paint. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward fakes it. Takes it. Puts it up, and it is up. It is good, but they're calling that an offensive foul, so do not count the basket. You cannot do that. EDP is a great YouTuber, and he's a really good friend of mine. EDP is a great YouTuber. And he doesn't even try. That's the best part about it. He's a natural. You know, Ben Simmons gives it off to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris goes into the perimeter, fakes, shakes, puts it up. It is up. It is good. It falls, and the Sixers are up by 6 again. 3:38 remain in the second quarter. LaMelo Ball has it going the other way, guarded by Shake Milton. Over to Hayward. Hayward gives it over to Bridges, I believe. It is up. It is no good, and Embiid comes down with the rebound. Going back the other way is Simmons. Simmons at the perimeter. Gives it off to Tobias. Tobias over to Embiid. Embiid over to Milton. Milton puts up, fakes a shot, gives it to Simmons, and it's taken away by LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball going back the other way. Gives it to Scary Terry. Terry over to Hayward. Hayward puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. It is 45-41 with 3:06 remaining in the second quarter. And we are going back the other way. Ben Simmons passes half court. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid takes it. Puts it up, and it is good. 47-41 Sixers. Melo Ball has it. Gives it off to Terry. Terry back over to Washington. Washington to LaMelo Ball. Ball spins, and Embiid fell down on the play, and he made him look terrible. 47-43 Philly as LaMelo Ball scores for 2. Ben Simmons brings it off. Gives it over to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris over to Curry. Back over to Simmons. Simmons to Embiid. Embiid puts up the shot. It is up. It is good, and count it. You need Philly minus 4.5 so bad. Well, it's 8. The spread's 8. So did you get it down? I guess it wasn't a foul. I don't know what the hell happened there. All right, Harris will take it out. Gives to Embiid. Embiid goes into the paint, spins, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. That will be a foul, and Embiid will get 2 at the line. Oh, yeah, first half. All right. I think they could cover it. There's 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I'm going to be rooting for you. All right, they're up by 4. Here's Embiid for the 1 of 2. All right, first shot is up. It is up. It is no good. Still at 4. I'm rooting for you. Looks like Danny Green's going back to the locker room. That's not good. All right, Embiid takes a shot. It is up. It is good. It is 48-43, 2:17 remaining in the second quarter. And we're going back the other way. Graham has it. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward has help. Finds Graham. Graham back to Hayward. Hayward over to Biyombo. Biyombo gives it off to Scary Terry. Scary Terry goes into the paint. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward with the perimeter fake. And then gives it over to Rozier. Rozier takes a shot. It is up. No good. And there's a foul called on the Charlotte Hornets, so it wouldn't matter anyway. And Danny Green is back in for the Philadelphia 76ers, so I guess it wasn't serious. And Shake Milton brings it back the other way. Terry Rozier, Garden. Back over to Green. Green over to Embiid. Embiid fakes it. Gives it off to Green. Green over to Curry. Curry goes inside, takes the jump shot. It is up. It is good. And count it. 50-43 Philly with 1 to come. All right. We're back in business. Seth Curry at the line to finish his three-point play. All right. Second shot is up. It is good. 51-43 Sixers. 1:42 remaining in the second quarter. Graham has it, guarded by Tobias Harris. Back to Hayward. Hayward over to Bridges. Bridges goes in with it. Takes it. I thought he traveled on that play. Apparently not. Green has it after the colossal failure, and the Sixers are leading. Sixers are on a 20-7 run at the moment. Embiid has it and is fouled. He'll get 2 at the line. Thanks, Viva LeBron. I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna keep doing myself, doing these Sixer play-by-plays, and I just gotta work hard. I gotta work hard, and the sky's the limit. That's all I gotta do. I really appreciate the comment, though. First shot is up. It is good. All right. All right, Embiid puts up the second. It is good. Sixers lead by 10, so that bet's looking pretty good for you guys right now. It's looking pretty good. Joel Embiid has 10 points. Graham has it. Past the perimeter. Looks for help. Gives it off to Hayward. Hayward gives it off to Biyombo, and Biyombo loses. It'll go back the other way. Sixers ball. Danny Green has it. Goes past midcourt. 22-7 run for the Sixers the last 5 minutes. Completely taking advantage of this game. Embiid has it. Gives it off to Milton. Milton over to Curry. I love the ball movement here. The ball movement's phenomenal. Unfortunately, they traveled and going to go back the other way. But what I'm seeing from this ball movement is something I haven't seen last year. See, but Area, that's too easy. I want to gang my following based off what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like he already shouted me out during the election, and I ganged 1,000 new subs, which was very nice of him. But I want to gang stuff on my own. Rozier puts it up and is taken down by Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris goes back the other way. Passes midcourt. Goes into the perimeter, puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. And the Sixers take the 12-point lead. 29 seconds to go in the second quarter. And we pass midcourt. All right, Graham has it. Guarded by Seth Curry. Graham is now guarded by Tobias Harris. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. And we go back the other way. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Shot is up. It is good. And we end the half with a score of 58-43. Sixers. Great half for the Sixers. I got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to get another water. Hopefully you guys hang tight. We'll be back after the break. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Maybe a Q&A. Why not? I haven't done one of those in a while. But we'll be back. And you guys stay tight. I will fix the score before I go. It's 58-43. 58-43 halftime. They're kicking their ass once again. Halftime. All right, we'll just do halftime. All right. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right. Back. All right. Just had to get another water. But yeah, it is 58-43 at halftime right now for the Sixers. Sixers just they completely own the Hornets. Let's be honest with us. Let's be honest with each other. Completely own the Hornets. It's nuts. Oh boy. Did I see the video of Zach Ertz crying? It was so sad. I mean, listen, it's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's a business. I don't get sad over people making millions of dollars. He obviously loved it here, but at the same time, sometimes you just got to move on. He's been here since 2013. You got to move on. You got to move on, and he did. He had a gripe with Hy Roseman at the beginning of the season, going into game number 1, and he played terrible this year. So he's just a player that you got to cut your losses. You got to move on. It's just how it is. Sixers got something to prove this year. They do. Thoughts on Eagles disgracing themselves? Ricky, you got to grow up, buddy. You're gonna grow up eventually, and maybe you'll stop acting like a 12-year-old. You guys should have won more than 6 games this year. You shouldn't have been in that position. Anyone that wins that division, it was a disgrace. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you really wanted to win that division, you would have played better during the year. You would have played harder. I kept telling people that the Giants aren't done with the rebuild. They're not done with the rebuild. I kind of wish they did win the division because it would have sent them back years. They're going to have the 11th pick. The 11th pick isn't as good as, what we're getting in the 6th pick because we're going to get an elite player like you guys aren't. But, you guys were bitter last night. I don't understand it. You guys should have won games earlier in the year. A 6-10 winner should not win the division. It just shouldn't. In what other year do you win the division at 6-10? You don't. So, Ricky, you got to grow up, buddy. Exactly, Kyle. That playoff spot should have been stripped and handed to the Cardinals. I agree with you. I'm not for the division getting the playoff, to be honest with you. I'm just not. I feel like the best team should be in the playoffs. I truly do. Because I don't think teams like the Chicago Bears, the Cardinals. I think Cardinals are better than the Chicago Bears, but I don't think like the Chicago Bears have a chance to win in the playoffs. Unless Foles comes in for hurt Mitchell Trubisky, but other than that, I don't see them winning. See. I agree. It was the Giants' fault for not winning, but I asked about the Eagles' integrity. What integrity? We sat 10 players before the game. Just because he put in Sudfeld, like Hurts wasn't really lighting it up. Just because he put in Sudfeld because he wanted to see him get reps, there's no bad integrity there. The fact of the matter is we were on Sunday Night Football, and that's why people are questioning it. If we were at 1 o'clock, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, who cares? Everyone knew we were tanking that game to begin with. I don't care about the Giants fans. Fuck them. Thanks God we got 11th pick. Well, I mean, listen, if you're excited about the 11th pick, go nuts. But I just don't see how Giants fans would have been happy winning the division at 6-10 and then not getting a top tier echelon player. I think it's stupid, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Bears are going to get shat on. And they probably will. Eagles fans asking the Eagles to let them make the playoffs is like Celtics fans asking the Sixers to do the same. You wouldn't help out a rival even if it means losing. Exactly. No, the Eagles have the 6th overall pick. I was talking to a Giants fan. Yes, that's a terrible record. Did I see Bad Dog's video? No, I did not. And 12 hours ago, he was praising them. Well, not 12 hours ago, 24 hours ago, he was praising them, saying, "Oh, win a game for us." when all they do is trash us. They trash us, like Zomp was saying last night. They trash us for throwing snowballs at Santa Claus. They trash us for our fans throwing beer at each other, even though every other fan base does that. And they trash us for the stupidest stuff, and they expect us to help them out. Yeah. No way. Not happening. Giants have their infamous one Super Bowl a decade streak to continue. Will they make it 5-0? I don't think so. I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I am glad Giants fans are unhappy. I'm glad. And usually I don't root for human beings to be pissed off, but I am glad. Because what I've seen out of the last, 24 hours is a bunch of moaning crybabies crying about, oh, the integrity of the game was lost because the Philadelphia Eagles tanked for a better draft pick. I'm going to bring this up right here, right now, again. You should win more than 10 games if you want to win a division. It shouldn't be down to us, a pathetic excuse for a team this year, to help you get into the playoffs. All right? You should have took care of business. The team that I hate the most, the New York Giants, I will laugh at you all day. I will laugh. I'll laugh. I don't care. I hate the Giants. I hate the Giants more than I hate the Cowboys. Fucking fans are the worst. NFL gives too much power to divisional winners. I agree. I'm not disagreeing. Before your Giants fans get mad, make sure your QB don't ever fall on the 82. I was there for that game. It was hysterical. The Giants fans were even laughing. That's where we all came together and said, hey, Daniel Jones sucks. That's where we all came together and laughed. I think it's the first and only time. The Giants would have gotten killed by the Bucs anyway. Here's the thing, Ricky. I'm going to make you a little bit pissed off here. I actually think the Giants could have beaten the Bucs because, like I said before, number one, they're always in Tom Brady's head. Tom Brady, when it comes to a mindset, Tom Brady, he sees those Giants colors. He would, in my opinion, I feel like he would fold. And I feel like the Giants could have beaten them. And my lock of this weekend is actually Washington. I think Washington's going to cover that point spread and potentially win that game. You want to know why? Because Tom Brady doesn't play well against a defensive line that is elite. He doesn't. He never has. He never will. So if that defensive line with Chase Young and company could get to him, Tom Brady could have a long day. A lot of people think that's going to be an easy win for them. I don't. I'm going to be betting on Washington plus 7.5. I think it's a fairly easy bet, to be honest with you. Did I see Seth Joyner was embarrassed? I don't care. I don't care about what just Seth Joyner says. I don't care about any old head on Twitter like Les Bowen say integrity. I don't care. I really don't care. We as Eagles fans want it to be in the best position as possible. All right. I don't care about winning a meaningless game when we couldn't win games that meant something. I don't care. I genuinely do not care what people think. All right. To me, these people, I'm not going to say they're not real fans, but they were raised poorly. They were raised poorly. They were they'd rather see a meaningless football win and play the best they can possibly play for pride than fix your team's future. I'm sorry. I don't agree with it. I don't believe in it. I don't care what Seth Joyner said. I don't care what Bad Dog said. I don't care what Entertainer said. I don't care what Cop Pizzle said. I don't care. All right? Our team did the best that they could do yesterday, and that was tanking for the better pick. And I'm completely all right with it. And if anyone has a problem with that, tough. Skip Bayless was pissed off. I don't care about him. He sucks. I feel bad for Cardinals fans. They finished with an 8-8 record and missed the playoffs. Yet to see a 7-9 Washington team make it instead of them. 7-9 is better than 6-10. 7-9 is better than 6-10. The other 7-9 team to make it recently, I believe, was the Rams or Seattle, if I'm not mistaken. Seattle actually won that game. They beat the Saints. I just don't care. I don't care. If people are mad, they're mad. Won't be the first, won't be the last. Watch Giants. Okay, we are back. It is the third quarter. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have 24 people in here right now. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much, and we are back from halftime. I got to change the score before this all starts. Third quarter. Quarter. Okay, we're good. All right. And there's a foul called on the floor. It is 11:43 to go in the third quarter. Terry Rozier is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. All right, and I got to look away from the chat for a little bit just because I'm doing play-by-play. But I appreciate everyone looking in here and being a part of it. All right, Rozier's at the line to shoot is 1 of 2. All right, Rozier takes the shot. It's up, and it's good. Yeah, I mean, people are jealous. People are envious of positions like that. And you know what? They're like, oh, you should win for us. No, fuck that. All right, Terry Rozier. Second shot is up. It is good. And the score is 58-45. Simmons takes the ball. Goes past midcourt. Looks for help. Guarded heavily by Rozier. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid gives it off to Curry. Curry takes the wide open jumper. It is up. It is good for 3. 61-45, Philly. Go back the other way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, buddy. No more soda guy. Gordon Hayward gives it to Biyombo. Biyombo goes in and gives it off to Rozier. Rozier gives it off to Washington. Washington looking to feed it off and almost loses the ball. Gives it off to Terry Rozier. It is up. It is no good. Charlotte. It will stay with Charlotte. Terry Rozier has it. Guarded heavily by Simmons. Simmons lets him go. Rozier gives it off to Washington. Washington over to Graham. Graham takes the contested jumper. It is up. It is good. 61-48, Philly. If the Giants didn't exist, I'd actually be sad because I'd have nothing to laugh at. Curry gives it off to Embiid. Embiid, quick pass over to Harris, and it is put up, but they won't count it. There's a foul called on the floor. Harris will take it out. Gives it over to Danny Green. Danny Green over to Simmons. Simmons gives it to Embiid. Embiid back over to Green. Green over to Curry. Curry swings it and loses the handle. And there's a path foul called on Gordon Hayward. Okay. How much should I bet on the snooze fest? I didn't. Terry Rozier has the ball, gives to Biyombo. Biyombo back to Terry. Terry brings it in and loses the handle, but Biyombo scoops it up, puts it back, and Charlotte is down by 11. It is a snooze fest, you're right. Seth Curry gives it over to Ben. Ben over to Embiid. Embiid fakes a shot, takes a shot, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Now, I know someone that got the first half spread, so they're probably celebrating with their money. So that was good. But for right now, I didn't take anything. All right, Embiid at the line to shoot 2. He has 10 points so far. First shot is up. It is good. JoJo for MVP. Damn Skippy. Second shot at the line for Embiid. Second shot is up. And it's good. And the Sixers lead by 13. Graham will bring it down the floor. All right, guarded by Curry. Gives it off to Rozier. Rozier over to Hayward. Hayward looks for the help. Takes it himself. Gives it over to Graham. Graham over to Biyombo. Biyombo to Rozier. Rozier gives it off to Hayward. Hayward takes a wide open jumper. It is up. No good. And Simmons comes down with it. Going the other way. Ben Simmons has it. Takes it in transition. Gives it off to Curry. Curry guarded by Washington. Over to Embiid. Embiid gives it to Ben inside the paint. Ben has it. Puts it up. It is good for an easy layup. And it looks like Simmons dealt with an eye poke there, but he's okay. Going back the other way is Graham. Graham gives it over to Washington. Washington gives it back to Rozier. Rozier over to Washington. Washington guarded by Curry. Washington into the paint, gives it off to Graham. Graham takes the three-point jumper. It is up. It is good. And Charlotte is down by 12. Ben Simmons will take it past midcourt. Looks, gives to Curry. Curry into Embiid. Embiid spins, takes, in. 67-53 Philly, 8:37 to go in the third quarter. How's the LaMelo Ball looking? Not great. I'm being honest. All right, Danny Green is guarding Rozier. Him and Tobias Harris switch. Over to Washington. Washington fakes it, gives it over to Graham. Graham puts it up. It is no good. And Embiid comes down with it and goes back the other way. Ben Simmons in transition. Gives it over to Curry. Curry, guarded by Hayward. Gives it to Ben Simmons. Simmons gives it to Danny Green. Danny Green with a jumper. It is up. It is no good, and it'll come back the other way. Gordon Hayward takes it. Guarded by Seth Curry. Goes into the paint. Puts it up. It is up. It is good for Charlotte, unfortunately. Do I watch Hot Take Hockey? Yeah, I do. I watch them. He was watching the juniors the other day. 7:39 to go in the third. Curry over to Embiid. Embiid gives it off to Danny Green. Danny Green up with the jumper. It is up. No good. And we'll go back the other way. A lot of missed jump shots in this game. All right, Rozier goes into the paint. Gives it off to Biyombo. Biyombo puts it up. It is blocked away by Embiid and stolen by Embiid and going back the other way. Given to Ben Simmons in transition. Green takes the three-point jumper. It is up. No good. And that was a little bit underwhelming. All right, and going back to the way is Rozier. Rozier over to Hayward. Hayward thought about taking the shot. Gives it over to Rozier. Rozier is guarded by Ben. Rozier takes it into the paint, and it is stolen away by the Sixers in transition, going back to the way. Tobias Harris had a one-on-one there, but didn't give it off, and is a foul called on the floor, and that'll be a foul on Charlotte. Who is more frustrating, Ben Simmons or Nolan Patrick? That's got to be Ben. You know, Nolan. We have better players than Nolan Patrick, but Ben Simmons is on such a pedestal by the fan base. It's just ridiculous. I don't mind hockey, but the puck is way too small for me to keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's true. You don't really watch the puck. You watch the players. Gotta listen to this real quick. 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. Canada's winning 4-0 in the juniors, right? It's such a stupid. All right. How did I feel when Howie didn't try to go after D-Hop? How much you saw he went for it? I mean, like shit. I felt like crap, but at the same time, you know, I completely understood it because Howie Roseman is cheap. Yeah, Canada's the best in the world at hockey. USA should win tonight. We'll see. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to the juniors. I probably should, but I haven't. My buddy's big into juniors. I'm into the NHL. Like I'm a huge Flyers fan, but everything else, like the Olympics, I love, but like everything else, I just kind of shy away from. All right, we are back from commercial break. It is 67-55 Sixers. 6:53 remaining in the third quarter. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and share it around to your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As they show Josh Harris on the screen. I don't know why he's there. Nobody should be there. I understand he's the owner. I don't care. I'm not a huge fan of Josh Harris, but whatever. It is what it is. I can't wait until the Flyers start either. I really can't. All right. Yep, for the algorithm. Hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm, baby. All right. Embiid fakes it, gives it out to Seth Curry. Seth Curry takes a wide open jumper. It is up. It is good. It bounces and falls. Who's more annoying, Giants fans or Cowboys fans? Giants fans. It's not even close either. LaMelo Ball has it. Melo gives it off to Gordon Hayward. Back over to Ball. Ball goes in. Gives it off to Bridges. Back over to Ball. Ball has it, puts it up. It is no good. And Simmons comes down with it. Going back the other way. Simmons goes inside. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid fakes it like he does a lot. Gives it off to Curry. Curry takes it inside. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid over to Danny Green. Danny Green gives it off to Harris. Harris with the easy layup. It is 71-55 Philly. 6 minutes to go in the third. Very quick, fast-paced game. And go back the other way is Ball, and that is almost stolen, but it will stay with the Charlotte Hornets. Yep, LaMelo. All right, Rozier has it. Goes into the paint. Gives it off to Biyombo. Biyombo back over to Rozier. Rozier over to Bridges. Bridges to Ball. Ball puts up the perimeter shot. It is up no good. Kind of a rush shot for Ball. Embiid takes it the other way. Gives it off to Curry. Curry goes inside. Still looking, and it is a trip. Be a foul on the floor. Am I going to watch the NFL playoffs? Of course. Who do you think I am? All right, Ben Simmons has it, guarded by Rozier. Simmons gives it off to Embiid. Embiid over to Danny Green. Danny Green takes the perimeter shot. It is up. It rolls out. And Gordon Hayward take it back the other way. Hayward looks, gives the ball. Ball gives it out to Bridges. Bridges goes inside, gives it out to Hayward beyond the perimeter. Hayward goes inside to the paint, puts it up. It is up, no good. Embiid with a spectacular defense there. And go back to the way is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons to Curry. Curry takes the wide open perimeter shot. It is up, no good. And Ball comes down with it. Going back the other way. Bridges has it. Goes into the paint, puts it up. And it is good. That was a tough one. And he got it. 71-57 Philly. 4:42 remaining in the third. Curry has it. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid gives it to Harris. Harris almost puts it in, but doesn't. And we're going back the other way. Bridges over to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball gives it off to Terry. Terry. Woohoo! Little razzle-dazzle by Terry there. And it is now a 12-point game. That was a nice shot. I'm not even going to lie. Not even my own team. 4:18 to go in the third. Ben Simmons goes into the paint, gives it out to the perimeter. Embiid takes the three-point shot. It is up, no good. And Terry controls the rebound and almost loses it. And it might end up a jump ball. Jump ball. It's a jump ball. All right. So this will be Terry Rozier versus Ben Simmons. That's a mismatch. That's pretty funny. Seth Curry goes to the bench. All right, Danny Green is actually taking the jump ball. with Rozier. You want the Bills in the Super Bowl? That'll be cool. I have no ill will towards the Bills. The only New York team I actually have respect for. All right, it's not hard to take a jump ball. What are you doing, ref? It's not difficult. Just throw up the fucking ball. Oh, my God. He's toying with the players. Come on, ref. Just throw up the ball. All right, the ball's in the air, and Danny Green controls. Ben Simmons has it, gives it to Tobias for the easy slamma-jamma, and we go back the other way. Gordon Hayward has it. Guarded by Shake Milton. Gives it off to Terry Rozier. Back to Biyombo. Biyombo over to Ball. Ball gives to Biyombo. Back to Ball. Ball puts it up, and it's up. It is good. Easy jump shot for him. And we go back the other way. This is looking like an under, folks. Ben Simmons goes into the paint, gives it off to Danny Green outside the perimeter. And that'll be out of bounds on the Sixers, and we go back the other way. Do I respect the Jets fans, or are they assholes? I don't care. I think they're like one of the worst franchises of all time. Like, genuinely. Like, I don't respect franchises that don't even try. Like not even try like tank, but like they're never good. They're never good for no reason. All right, going back to the way is LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball gives it off to Graham. Graham takes it outside. Perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is good. It's a 9-point ball game. As an Eagles, Flyers, and Sixers fan, which team are you embarrassed to be a fan of the most? And that shot is good. To be honest with you, I'm not really embarrassed of any of them right now just because the Eagles won 3 years ago. But it used to be the Sixers. Graham, I would cringe saying that I liked them out in public back in like 2015. All right, and it stays with Carolina or Charlotte. Yeah, like back in 2015 when there was a process years, like whenever I tell people I like the Sixers, they'd be like, "Oh, really?" Like it would be like a chore to say you like the Sixers. All right, we're at commercial break. There's a timeout called on the floor. Do me a favor. There's 19 people in here right now. Smash that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thank you guys for tuning in. Boston fans are a-holes too. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Oh, boy. See, this is the one thing I don't like about I'm going to be honest. This is the one thing I don't like about the NBA schedule this year. You play all these teams back to back. You know, like Charlotte, you play back to back. Washington, you'll play back to back. The Nets, you'll play back. I don't like that. You know, I understand they're trying to keep COVID kind of like, I guess, balanced because they don't want travel as much, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like playing these teams back to back. They're just obvious wins. You know, they're obvious. There's no excitement in that for me. I mean, I love winning, don't get me wrong, but it's like you're playing Charlotte back to back. Chances are we're going to kick their ass again, which we're doing. You know, I don't like that. You know, is Charlotte a bad team? No, they're just not great. They're not on a level. It's like kind of a chore, you know. So I hate Boston. I hate everything about Boston. I hate everything about Boston. I like the city. I like going out there from time to time, but the teams, yeah, I don't like them. I think baseball does that every year. Why? That's why I don't like. Yeah, but baseball is 162 games. You do series, all right? These games are just single games. You know, the league doesn't usually do this. I'm not a huge fan of that. Actually, if you call them, it should be wins and get them out of the way as fast as possible. I guess, but it's just like, to me, it's not surprising. You know, I don't like it. I don't like the format. One thing I do like is the new football format with the playoffs, with having Super Wildcard Weekend. I like that a lot. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Bloodbath between Flyers and Penguins first game. Oh, man, can't wait. It's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. The Penguins aren't what they used to be. The tide turned a little bit. So that should be fun. Should be an easy blowout win for the Flyers. Very easy. All right, we're back from commercial break. 20 people in here right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that notification bell at the top, and we are back. All right, Graham goes into the paint, gives it off to Washington. Washington takes the perimeter jumper. It is no good. And go back the other way, Shake Milton. Shake Milton gives it off to Maxey. He's been out for a while. Tobias Harris gives it off to Shake Milton. Milton over to Tobias Harris. Harris to Dwight Howard. Howard gives it off to Maxey. Maxey goes inside the paint. Gives it off to Tobias. Tobias puts it up. It is no good. Howard takes it away, puts it up. It is no good. And Harris gets it back, puts it in, and it is good. 78-64. 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. And, yeah, we're back. Kyle, we were talking about Pornhub like I don't like to watch. I don't watch porn. We weren't talking about Pornhub yesterday. And it is a 16-point game for Philly. That went off the rails really quick. Sorry about that. But someone asked me yesterday if sports teams should get porn sponsorships. It would be like it would be the smartest thing ever because I feel like everyone watches porn. But you would never do that because kids watch the league. We were talking about that yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I'm not even sure. The Penguins have the best player in the world. I agree. I hate Sidney Crosby, but he's definitely the best player in the world. Him, Connor McDavid, and the guy on Colorado I really like. Anyone try the new Mountain Dew? I wish. I'm cutting weight. I can't do that. All right, Washington taking a shot at the line. It is up. It is good. There's one more. Yeah, no to porn sponsorships and pro sports. Yeah, you can't. You have kids watching. It's not a good message. All right, second shot is up. It is up, and it is good. And the Sixers lead by 14. 1:39 remaining in the third quarter. Shake Milton has it. Double teamed. Gives it off to Harris, and Harris takes it the other way. Gives it to Matisse, and back to Harris. Slam-a-jamma. 82-66. 1:28 remaining in the third quarter as the Sixers are starting to run away with this one. Is it shocking? No, not really. And we go back the other way. Graham has it, and he loses out of bounds. It'll stay Hornets ball. Are the Penguins – wait, let me see that. Kyle, are Penguins fans delusional? No, because they have 3 cups in, like, the last decade. So they're not delusional. All right. As much as I hate them, they're a very good franchise. All right, Washington puts up the shot. It is up, no good. Dwight Howard comes down with the rebound. Go back to the way is Harris. Harris in transition. Gives it out to Shake. Shake, and I wanted to say my line so much, but I didn't. And the Sixers lose it. Is out of bounds. 1:02 remain in the third quarter, and it'll go back to Charlotte. Oh, it's a watermelon flavor? Yeah, that has a lot of sugar probably. I love watermelon. All right, LaMelo Ball goes back the other way. Goes inside the perimeter. Gives it off to Martin. Martin with the perimeter jump shot is up way off. Air ball. And the Sixers will go back the other way. Tobias Harris has it. In the paint, fakes it. And has it taken away by LaMelo. I don't know what he was doing there, but LaMelo Ball takes it away. And the Hornets lose it off of the fingers. And it goes back the other way. Are Flyers fans delusional? They used to be. I'll admit that myself. Like, we were so stuck in the 70s, it was ridiculous. And then we've recently got out of it. So I'm happy. All right. All right, Thibault will take it out. Gives it to Maxey. Maxey back to Thibault. And that goes over to Harris. Harris goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up, no good. And we're going to go back the other way. Almost taken away by Harris, and he succeeds the second time. Shot clock is turned off. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Sixers will be in position to take the last shot. Milton will run the clock down. All right, and Milton takes it. Shake gives it off to Matisse. Matisse puts it up, and it is no good. It probably wouldn't have counted anyway. 82-66 at the end of the third quarter. This is looking like an easy blowout for the Sixers once again. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to a back-to-back that we shouldn't have had to witness, but it's fun anyway. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up button. All right. They stopped selling Mountain Dew in Ireland. Wow. Goodness. Oh, it's dumb. You're a band Four Loko? When I used to drink Four Locos back in like a senior year of high school, we drink them with the caffeine, and they banned them like a half year in. I thought they were fun, but whatever. Definitely bad for you, but they were definitely fun. I think Drew should have a good season this year. He's getting older. We'll see. In 2016, while I was in New York, I was buying some Hawaiian Punch, and a random Rangers fan came up to me and saw I was buying, said out loud, "You can take a good shit with that stuff." It's funny. New York's a crazy place. I only watched second half so far, but is Tobias really back in this game so far this season? I mean, tonight he's whatever, but I'll give him a break. He's been good for like the last 3 games. It's the fourth quarter. I got to switch that. This game went by quick. Basketball usually does. And I got to switch that score too. What's the score again? I don't remember. Let me see the score. All right, 82-66. All right, that's saved, and we are back. Cool. All right, guys, we're back from commercial break. The fourth and final quarter is almost underway. We're back. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. New York and Philly fans are drunk. Yeah, for the most part. Is the ball kid any good? From what I've seen, I don't really think he's out all that. All right, Ben Simmons has it, gives it off to Maxey. Maxey puts up the shot. It is up, no good, and Charlotte will take it the other way. By the way, this game is in position to go way under the total score. So if you're keeping eyes on that, yeah, it's not been a good shooting game for either team. As Dwight Howard blocks and rejects Washington like he wasn't even there. Ben Simmons has it. He gives it off to Shake Milton. Shake goes inside the paint. Gives it off to Maxey. Maxey with the wide open perimeter shot. It is up. It is good. Great shot by Maxey. 85-66 Philly. And going back the other way. Washington has it. Gives it off to Graham. Graham fakes a shot. Wow, he made Maxey jump way out of his shoes for that one, and he actually makes it as it rolls in. 85-69 Philly. Going back the other way is Shake. Shake gives it to Ben, and Ben loses the handle, and Hayward picks it up. Going back the other way. Washington in the paint. Gives it off to Graham. Graham back out to Hayward. Hayward goes inside the paint. There's a foul called on the floor, and it'll stay with the Hornets. I was drunk when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Very drunk. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Graham gives it off to – is that Washington? And he misses. Doesn't really matter. Maxey with the takeaway, and we're going back the other way. Maxey goes in the perimeter. Fakes a shot, gives it to Howard. Howard puts it up. No good. He will go at the line to shoot 2. All right. All right, Dwight's at the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. It is no good. Howard's not the best free throw shooter. I think we all know this. Second at the line for Dwight Howard. Hopefully the Yankees win one soon, but I will take you up on that. All right, going back the other way. Graham. Graham passes half court. Guarded by Shake Milton. Goes inside the perimeter. Gives it off to Washington. Washington thinks about taking the shot. Takes it in instead. Gives it back out. It is up, and it is no good. Simmons will take it the other way. Simmons gives it off to Shake Milton. Shake Milton with the perimeter jumper is up, no good, and Charlotte will take it back the other way. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Matisse. Back over to Hayward. Hayward goes into the paint, takes it, puts it up. It is no good as Dwight Howard fouls him, and that will be 2 shots to the line for Gordon Hayward. All right. Gordon Hayward with the 1, and it is in. One more at the line. Second shot is up. It is good. Philadelphia is leading 85-71. 9:52 remaining in the fourth. And we're going back the other way. Shake Milton has it in transition. Goes inside to the paint. Gives it off to Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle goes into the paint. Puts it up himself. It is up. It is good. And is 87-71 Sixers with about 9:39 remaining. All right. Graham puts up a wide open three-pointer. Up, no good. And we're going back the other way. Ben Simmons will take it. Goes inside the paint. Guarded by Hayward. Now we're to Maxey. Maxey takes the jumper. It is up, no good. But there's a foul called on the floor. And it'll stay Sixers ball. Samurai Eagle, that's a good question. I don't know. It depends on what they do via a trading day. Well, it depends where you're sitting at Yankee Stadium, because if you're sitting in the bleachers at Yankee Stadium, you could get pretty twisted. All right, Simmons has it guarded by LaMelo Ball. Goes inside the perimeter. Gives it off to Matisse. Matisse inside the paint. Gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons puts it up. It is up. It is good. And the Sixers lead by 18. Stolen by Maxey. Going back the other way. He puts it up. It is slammed away. 20-point lead by the Sixers as they run away with this one. 8:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Charlotte is just outmatched and outplayed and out-hustled and everything as they make this shot. So they're now down by 18. 8:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. Maxey brings it the other way. Back over to Shake. Shake puts it up, and it's a 20-point ball game once again. Offensive foul on Shake Milton. No. That was an end one. Yeah, he's an old man with dementia, and he's supposedly going to be the president. Wait, what happened to Jason Garrett? Oh, wow. Jason Garrett is going for the Chargers job. That's crazy. All right, Milton takes one at the line and succeeds. And we go back the other way. LaMelo Ball has it. Goes inside the perimeter. Gives it off to Gordon Hayward. Hayward up with the shot. It is up. It is good. And the Sixers lead by 19. Matisse Thybulle thought about taking a shot. Gives it over to Milton. Milton takes the shot. It is up. It is good. And this is turning into a complete and utter slaughterhouse. 97-75 Sixers. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. As it is taken away again by Matisse Thybulle. And Dwight Howard gives it off to Ben. Ben loses it. Going back to the way is Hayward. Hayward gets an easy layup. And it's a 20-point ball game once again. Ben Simmons brings it up. Goes inside, gives it off to Matisse. Matisse puts it up. It is up. No good as Gordon Hayward gets the rebound and brings it back the other way. LaMelo Ball has it. Guarded by Shake Milton. LaMelo brings it into the paint. Puts it up. It is up. No good. And that kid can't even make a layup. That's insane to me. LaMelo gets it back. Gives it off to Bridges. Bridges back to Gordon Hayward. Wide open three. It is up. No good. And Ben Simmons will come down with the rebound. All right, 7:10 remaining on the clock in the fourth quarter. 97-77. Sixers are completely kicking the crap out of the Charlotte Hornets. Do me a favor, there's 20 people in here right now. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and share it around with your friends and family. It was a fun game. Not gonna lie. Hopefully we get better games down the road. With the Lakers, I'll obviously be on for that one. But God, I'm sick and tired of these back-to-backs with like teams like the Hornets. You know, it stinks. It is what it is. I'm having fun with you guys, but that's all that matters. All right, we got 24 likes. That's not bad for this stream. I'm being honest with you. That's not bad at all. Let's try to get to 30. 30 likes. Boom. Hit that thumbs up button. Joe Judge taking shots at the Eagles. Hey, Joe Judge is a terrible football coach. I don't even know why he's talking. Joe Judge is awful. You have an awful quarterback. You have an awful head coach. You have an awful franchise. I don't know why Joe Judge is talking. If Jason Garrett goes to the Chargers, I don't think he'd deserve it. Yeah, I don't think he'd deserve it at all. Yeah, I know he absolutely hated working with Daniel Jones. Absolutely hated it. Because his play calls were great. Garrett's play calls were great, but Daniel Jones stinks. Like, stinks. Yeah, I know. I saw what Joe Judge said. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Terrible coach. Two waters tonight. Daniel Jones is literally budget Eli Manning, except Jones is way worse in every way. Yeah, he is. Jones stinks. I mean, you'll see any Giants video maker, entertainer, bad dog. They won't like if I said if I said Daniel Jones stinks to their face, they'll agree with me, and then we argue about everything. They'd agree. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if people attack the Eagles. The season's over. It's done. Wake me up when the draft comes. Then I'll be back on my show. I love my show. I love Fly Like an Eagle. If you guys haven't watched out the Fly Like an Eagle podcast yet, it's in the playlist on this channel. So there's every single episode. There's 45 episodes. You can watch it back to back to back. It was a phenomenal season with those guys. Like it truly was. I'm going to miss it until the free agency market opens. 3 months. COVID is here for life. Politicians are never going to let it go. Exactly. It's here for life. What are you going to do? All right, Maxey has it. Gives it over to Milton. Milton, and there's a foul called on the floor. Joel Embiid with 14 points tonight. Not a great game by him, but we didn't really need him to be great. All right, Ball has it. Goes outside to Washington. Washington inside the paint. Has it taken away by Maxey. Maxey going back the other way. Goes in transition. Puts it up himself. It is up. It is in. And count it as the Sixers look for their 100th point of the night. I'm really impressed by what I'm seeing out of Maxey right now. Really impressed. Maxey looks good. He looks really good. I'm happy. All right. Here's the three-point play from Maxey. Maxey puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. And we go back the other way. LaMelo Ball gives it off to who's number one? I'm trying to figure out who number one is. I haven't seen him in the game that much at all. Whoever he was just got fouled, so we'll go to the line. Oh, it's Mims. Is it Mims? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, Malik Monk. He hasn't been in the game at all. Did I just forget about him? Malik Monk with a shot. It is up. It is good. He hasn't been in the game. That's crazy. Wasn't he supposed to be a top prospect or something? All right, second shot is up. It is no good, off. And Simmons will take it back the other way. Simmons goes in. Hands it off to Milton. Milton over to Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Dwight for the slam. Put away 102-78. Not even close. LaMelo Ball takes the 30-footer. It is up, and it is way off. Horrible shot by LaMelo Ball. Oh, his dad must be pissed. All right, Shake Milton misses. Dwight Howard gets it and gives it back to Matisse. Matisse goes into the paint, puts up the shot. Even Matisse Thybulle is having a great game. That's how bad of a game it is. Will there be a political podcast? I don't know. I mean, if anything, like I was telling people, if anything big comes out, it'll be like a code, like a kind of a code type of stream, because I can't let YouTube know that I'm in favor of something that they don't like, because then they'll completely limit my sub count. They'll limit everything. So I can't really do that. But if I make something, you'll know. You'll know. There are literally no flu cases in December, so don't. I know. People don't get it. Who's worse, Jones or Sudfeld? You know what's crazy? Jones has been starting the whole season. Sudfeld started like a half, not even a half, a quarter. And honestly, I thought Sudfeld looked better. Not even lying. I thought Sudfeld looked better. Cuomo is a murderer. It's a fact. He put people in nursing homes that had COVID knowingly. It's a murder. I agree with that. Huh. Maxey really impressed me tonight. Not even gonna lie. Maxey with 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tobias Harris, another good game. Embiid, decent game. But for the most part, we didn't really need anyone to be great. Tobias Harris had another good game. Yeah, this was an easy one. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna start 6-1, ladies and gentlemen. They look pretty good. Not gonna lie. That's awkward. They're just keeping them there. That was awkward as hell. All right, it's 104-78. It's 6:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. This game's over. This game's been over for quite some time. Did I hear the Trump Georgia phone call? No, I haven't. Nope. All right, here we go. It's 73-42 score and run for the Philadelphia 76ers. Shots put up. It is good. And we go back the other way. 104-80 for the Sixers. Thank God this one's almost over. Ben Simmons is at the perimeter. Looks for help. Gives it off to Howard. Howard gives it over to Shake Milton. Shake Milton back to Howard. Howard has it taken away from him. And it'll stay Sixers ball. That was off of Richards. As the Sixers start emptying their bench, Vincent Poirier is in for the Sixers. All right, Poirier has it. Puts up the shot, and it is no good, but he got fouled. They'll go to the line for 2. All right, let's see what this guy does. Looks like he's 35. Yeah, it's nuts. Poirier with the first shot. It's up. It is good. All right, second shot at the line for Poirier. And it's up. And it's off. Melo Ball has it. He'll bring it up. All right, gives it off to Martin. Martin looking for the help. Gives it off to – I'm trying to figure out who that is. Martin puts it up. It is up. No good, and he'll come down with it. Going back the other way. It's Shake. Shake has it. Gives it off to Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Shake. Shake goes inside and is fouled, and that'll be 2 shots at the line for Shake Milton. Newsom. Sal Powell called for the NFL to investigate Tank. Sal Powell's such a jerk off. He's a jerk off. Stupid. Probably going to make a video about that after this. All right, going back the other way. LaMelo Ball, outside the perimeter. Gives it off to Terry Rozier. Rozier, in. Puts up. It is blocked. That'll be a goaltend because you can't do that inside the restriction area. Yeah, there's a ghost behind me. I see it myself. All right, Maxey will take it out. Gives it off to Shake Milton. And we go the other way. All right, Shake gives off to Poirier. Back to Shake. Shake looks, puts it up. It is up. It is no good, and it is taken back by Richards. Going back the other way are the Hornets. Terry Rozier puts up the three-point jumper. It is up. It is good. That's what happens when you have bench players guarding Terry Rozier. Unfortunately, it happens. And we go back the other way. Maxey has it. Maxey goes in, puts up the shot. He almost made a nice play. A little razzle-dazzle play. It didn't fall down, but that looked nice. LaMelo Ball has it. LaMelo Ball, and it's a blocking foul. And it'll stay with the Hornets. All right, so they're having a meeting to discuss if he actually took a charge or not. All right. Are they really checking this? Dude, we're up 22 points. Oh, they're taking it to center court. All right. I should do a draft podcast with EDP. I'll probably do a draft podcast with my guys that are on my show with me. But he'll be a special guest, EDP. He doesn't really do streams like that. LaMelo Ball brings back the other way. Gives to Richards. Richards puts it up. It is good. And Charlotte will make this a little bit closer, I guess, just because the bench players are in. And Maxey will bring it back the other way. Gives it off to – why are they fouling us? I guess they're trying to get Matthias is in. I've never even heard of these players. Oh, yeah, I wasn't watching that Cleveland game. Also, I knew this guy a long time ago. We might be in a lot of blowouts this year, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Matthias at the line to shoot 1 of 2. It is up. It is off. All right, we're just emptying our bench. All right, second shot is up. It is good. LaMelo Ball is still in there. It just shows you everything you need to know about LaMelo Ball. Not very good. All right, LaMelo Ball looks to hand it around. And he gets fouled. Dude, I'm not liking this. Come on, end this game already. They're by a million. Classified GIF. That's stupid. Yeah, they'll do anything. Ricky Roma, politicians are stupid. Another whistle? What the fuck is going on here? Are they trying to do this for the over-under? That's the only point. That's the only thing I could try to make a case of. Yeah, but it's way away from that. It's 221.5. I will see. They'll try, I guess. All right, shots up. It is good. They might try to go for the over-under. That's close. All right, second shot is up. It is off, and Charlotte. Anyone who gambled on this game, like, I'd kind of feel bad for, because it's clear as day they're trying to screw the people out of the over-under bet. The under should hit with flying colors. All right, first shot is up, and it's good. The under should have hit with flying colors. Now I don't know. There's still 3.5 minutes left. All right, second shot is up. As you can see, the over-under is 221.5. Right now we're at 198. And Maxey brings it up. Gives it off to – I'm trying to figure out these bench players. It's back to Maxey, and he gets fouled. I'm telling you right now, this game doesn't even matter. This is some shady shit. This is some shady shit. This is why I do the Vegas lines. This is why I do the Vegas lines. This game don't even matter. They're taking 2 at the line. Poirier, first one, up, and it's good. This is some shady shit. You're seeing it between your eyes right now. All right, second shot is up, and it's no good. All right, we're going back the other way. LaMelo Ball has it. And Malik Monk has it now. 6 gives it back to Monk. Monk goes inside, goes into the paint, gives it out, and is up, and it's good. 3-point jumper made. Under bettors are sweating right now. It's at 102 right now. And it's over to Matisse. And Maxey gives it around, shoots it around, gives it back to Matisse. And he puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. Wow. If I were an under better right now, oh my God, I would be pissing my pants. It shouldn't have even been close to this. Oh my God, and they just fouled the LaMelo Ball. This is a screw job. This is such a screw job. The over, as you can see, Babbitt, the over under is 221.5. All right. It was nowhere close to it like a minute ago. Absolute nowhere close to it. And now that everyone's in the bonus, they're going to hit this over. It's a given. First shot is up. It is good. And the total sits at 206 right now with 2:30 to go. It's going to go over. Second shot is up. It is good. And the total sits at 207. They need 14 more points in 2.5 minutes. Maxey over. It is up, and it's no good. And going back the other way is Martin. Martin goes inside the perimeter. Gives it off. It's into the paint. Martin with the 3-point jumper. It is up. It is good. What do you know? Everything's fallen. The total sits at 210 right now, with the spread being in reach. The spread is also in reach now. Can we see some crazy work right now by Vegas? Maxey has it. Goes inside, puts up the jumper. Not even close. Not even close. Matisse puts it up. It is good. The total is at 212 right now. Martin goes in, gives it off to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball loses it, gives it back. Malik Monk has it outside the perimeter. 1:30 remaining in the game. 114-98 Sixers. Lonzo Ball puts it up, stays with the Hornets, and the foul is called. 2 shots at the line for Washington. Zomp's my boy. All right, first shot at the line for Richards coming up. First shot is up, and it's no good. All right. And now the bench is getting emptied out completely. Nick Richards at the line. Puts it up, and it's good. The total is at 213 right now. Why are they pressing? There's no reason to press. All right, LaMelo Ball's still in the game. That's weird. Thies gives it back. And Matisse puts it up. It is good. The total is at 115 right now with a minute to go. Are they going to get the over-under? 1 minute to go left on the clock. And they call a foul. See, this is why you shouldn't gamble all the time. It's not good. This is why you should not gamble all the time. They screw people out of money all the time. This is just typical Vegas. It's typical Vegas. There's no reason. There's no reason for this. And this is why I put the line on there. All right, first shot is up. It is no good. Thankfully for some of these players, thankfully for some of these gamblers that are about to get rocked, these players don't know how to make their foul shots. Second shot is up, and it's good. The total is at 116 right now with 59 seconds to go. You would think the Sixers would just run out the clock here, right? And they're still pressing. Why are they pressing? It puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. 118. The total is at 118. It is close. All right, LaMelo Ball puts up the three-pointer. It is up. It is way off. I got to say that LaMelo Ball absolutely sucks. Like, he is terrible. I don't care if he's a rookie or not. He's trash. All right, and the Sixers should run out the clock, you'd think. All right, and Poirier has it. He's the one name I know on this court right now. Poirier gives it off. The shot is up. It is no good, and the Charlotte Hornets will come down with it with 20 seconds to go, and I think they'll live to fight another day. And that'll make the total 220. And if they foul him here, are they going to foul him? There's no reason to foul. All right, 8 seconds. The over-under hit by 1.5 points after it was miles away from it. So whoever had the over-under at 219, I'm sorry. Whoever had the over-under at 221, there you go. 118, 102. Philly wins it by 16. And thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry. 20 people in here right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Share it around to your friends and family. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. But smash that thumbs up button. Tobias Harris has another great game. And thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys turning into this game. You know, it was a shit show. And we're 6-1. Sixers are 6-1. And you guys are the greatest. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I'm out.